All right, I'm here to talk to you about Mortal Kombat Legends Scorpion's Revenge. There we go. That's the full title. So this is the first of 3 animated movies, at least so far, of the Mortal Kombat Legends series. I think the last one came out last year, so there's been one every year so far. So hopefully we get another one this year. I'm hoping, because they're quite good. And it's rare for, like... Yeah, it's rare that this is now, like, very, very gory animation. I guess they've realized that, like... Yeah, these are for adults. It's like where like, figures... they now realize that they're, like, figures for, like... just for adults now a lot of times, where it's like... Yeah, no, these are for adults who just have way too much money and... yeah, spend too much money on stuff. Just, yeah, you're just like, oh yeah, no, they just spend too much money on this stuff. And it's like, yeah, we do. We got too much money. So yeah, this one's like 80 minutes, which is a nice length. I think the only main complaint about this is it's kind of stuff we already know, you know? Like it's Scorpion's story again, which I think we've seen quite a lot overall. I think, yeah, Scorpion's story's been told quite a bit. And in fact, after this, I'm going to be doing the review for the Mortal Kombat movie, which again tells Scorpion's story. So it's like, yeah, I feel like we've kind of seen this a lot. So yeah, there's certain problems there where I'm like, I've kind of seen Scorpion's story again. But if this is the first time you're seeing it, it's great. Like, so it's like this is basically reimagining of Scorpion's kind of story and leading up to, and basically the entirety of like Mortal Kombat 1. Like a kind of a retelling of Mortal Kombat 1. I like to think that, given the events of like Mortal Kombat 11, you can basically say that all these stories are canon, because apparently the universe has been reset so many times that it's like, well, this shit's canon now, because you know the timeline's been reset so many times. So my theory is just this is all canon. Everything in the games is canon, but it depends on which timeline it's in, because it just keeps getting reset and reset and reset. But so this one, yeah, it's basically telling a story, Scorpion story of how his parents get killed by Bihan's the first Sub-Zero. Except it's not Sub-Zero, it's actually Quan Chi, because it's actually Quan Chi, which sometimes gets forgotten, sometimes gets remembered. So you have Quan Chi in it. You have quite a few characters. Even some obscure ones, even though they don't speak, like Nitara, who's in it. Doesn't get to speak though, but she's in there. So it's like, and again, I think when I watched the commentary, I was like, damn, there's definitely a heavy contingent of people that want Nitara in it. Behind the scenes of Mortal Kombat, it's like, okay, I'm pretty sure she's going to be in the game, in the next game. Because if she isn't, that's going to be a bit weird. Because it's like, you've been kind of heavily pushing her since she has been this and also the next movie. It's like, the live action movie. It's like, yeah, I'm pretty sure they're definitely pushing this character. It's like, yeah, if they don't appear, I'm gonna be disappointed, to say the least. Also part of this movie is very much like a retelling of the Mortal Kombat movie, because you have like the team up of Johnny Cage, Liu Kang, Sonya Blade with Raiden on the boat. It's like, okay, we're kind of doing the movie again as well. And yeah, like I said, this movie is gory as fuck, which is different for one of the animations. We've not seen that a lot. A lot of the animations, they don't always do that. Or at least they've never done previously. This is the first kind of 18 rated one. He says it's always he's like, oh, do I have the copy? I did have a copy next to me, and then I put it behind me. I should probably hold this up since I got it here. Yeah, Mortal Kombat Legends. Yeah, it's got an 18 rating for strong bloody violence, gore. I mean, you kind of feel like it's kind of covered under the strong, heavy violence, but yeah. So there's a lot of people getting cut up. Like I said, it's a Mortal Kombat movie, so yeah, they're definitely going for it, which I appreciate because it's like, yeah, that's kind of what Mortal Kombat the series is known for. So it's great that now the live action stuff and the movies are kind of going into it. It's like, well, you know, that's kind of what the series is known for, is the fatalities. And finally they're like, oh, we'll show fatalities. Yeah, this is Mortal Kombat. Honestly, yeah. Other than the fact that this is kind of a repeat, of story, I don't really have many complaints. I think generally most of the acting is good. You have a mixture of some voice actors returning. Steve Blum normally plays the other the main Sub-Zero, the good Sub-Zero. So yeah, he's returning. I think there might be a few others that return. We've got like new voices like Joel McHale as Johnny Cage, who's he fits perfectly as Johnny Cage. Let's be honest, he's actually really good. And yeah, I think most of the other voice actors in this are ones that haven't played them before. So I'm just looking at this now. I was like, oh, that's weird. So I just looked at it and was like, oh, the guy who plays Jax is is actually the guy who plays Shao Kahn in the games, or at least in MK11, and played Atrocitus in Injustice 2. So yeah, that's kind of weird. You're like, oh, with one of the guys from the games, just one of the different guys. We didn't get the guy who normally plays Jax. I can't remember. I can't remember Jax's. I don't think Jax's voice actor has changed much. Yeah, actually looking at this, there's not a lot of returning actors. Sorry, I just looked at it. It was like, the guy who plays Quan Chi is actually the same guy who plays Joe Jameson in like the new Spider-Man game. Like, wait, what? Really? 'Cause he's pretty good. He's pretty good Quan Chi. So I'm like, oh, yeah, I wouldn't have put those. I did not put those two voices together. So that's just not a good voice actor where you're like, oh, they're actually really good at this. Yeah. Yeah, that's impressive. So, do I see Persona? Oh, just additional voices. Damn. Yeah, overall, like, there is a little bit of a problem of this being kind of a repeat story-wise. And I dislike it that Liu Kang's not the one to beat Goro. It kind of makes it Scorpion. It's like, really? I feel like there's a little bit of a shitting on Liu Kang. It's like Liu Kang used to be the champion in 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then since like the reboot timeline, it's kind of been a little bit of a shitting on Liu Kang. You're like, come on, guys, stop shitting on Liu Kang. Liu Kang is the champion. And I feel like I almost feel like in some ways they just don't know what to do with Liu Kang. Yeah, it's like sometimes they don't know what to do with like Superman, where it's just like there's the kind of stoic hero, and yeah, there's like we don't know what to do with Liu Kang. Yeah, I feel like they've kind of messed up his character a lot of times. Though I do like obviously the ending of like Mortal Kombat 11. But yeah, I think I've talked about this movie enough. Like I said, it's great. We can see like Moloch, or at least a guy who's part of Moloch's race. There's definitely some good stuff in here for like some classic fans. The only thing I think I saw was like the key in this, I think is Shinnok Amulet. Which doesn't quite look like it, and I don't know why they changed the look of it. Yeah, no one is. There's no one in this where I'm like, oh, they're bad. Ooh. No, no one is bad. The art style is, it takes some getting used to. It's not my favorite, like definitely not my favorite, but yeah, it's very angular. It's not. I don't personally like it, but maybe it's just because, yeah, it's made more of a budget, but it's not my personally favorite. So, yeah, I think that's yeah, but probably I'll have a complaint. Yeah, we got Daffy Duck in a Mortal Kombat movie. He shows up at the start. So, yeah, overall, it's a good movie. It's good. It sticks to the source material really well, and yeah, overall, I think it's definitely worth a watch. If you're a Mortal Kombat fan, you'll love it. If you're not, I'm not sure if you like it. I think it's good. It's hard to tell because I've basically had the series since like a kid, so I kind of know it. I've watched the original movie like quite a few times because I love that movie. Yeah, for now, I'm going to say to you all, live long and prosper, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video, whatever that may be. Bye for now.